Why are classic Popeye cartoons hard to find? Imagine trying to find a rare treasure that everyone talks about but few have seen. That's pretty much how it feels to track down classic Popeye cartoons. These animated gems are part of the golden age of animation, which means they were made many decades ago. The original cartoons were created by Fleischer Studios and later by Famous Studios, but the rights to these cartoons are tangled up in a web of copyright laws and legal disputes. Back in the day, the rights to the Popeye cartoons were split among different companies. King Features Syndicate owns the character rights, but the actual cartoons were distributed by companies like United Artists and Turner Entertainment. This split made it tricky for anyone to release these cartoons officially on home video or streaming platforms. For many years, only some of the black and white shorts from the 1930s and the color movies from the 1950s were in the public domain, which means anyone could copy and sell them. But the most popular and iconic cartoons, especially those made by Fleischer Studios, stayed under copyright. Because of this, most of the classic Popeye cartoons weren't available for a long time. It took legal negotiations and copyright renewals to get some of these cartoons back into circulation. The copyright on the original Popeye comic strip from 1929 has recently entered the public domain in the United States, which means that version can now be used freely. However, the animated versions created by Fleischer Studios are still protected by copyright laws until the late 2020s. Another reason these cartoons are hard to find is that the rights holders are cautious about releasing them. They want to protect their intellectual property, which means limited official releases. This has led to many fans relying on low-quality copies from old VHS tapes or unofficial sources. The cost of restoring and transferring these cartoons to modern formats can be high, often running into thousands of dollars per film. Restoring a single cartoon can take months and cost over $10,000. In addition, the legal battles over the rights have slowed down the process of making these cartoons widely available. It's not just about copying the films, it's about sorting out who owns what and how to distribute them legally. This process can take years, and sometimes it's just easier for companies to hold onto the rights rather than risk losing control. So, in the end, the main reasons classic Popeye cartoons are hard to find are the complicated copyright ownership, ongoing legal disputes, and the costs involved in restoring and distributing these old films. As more copyrights expire or are transferred, more of these cartoons will likely become accessible. Until then, fans will have to hunt for the best quality copies they can find, often from public domain sources. It's a reminder of how laws and rights management can shape what we see and enjoy from the past.